Welcome back to the garden. It's actually been a pretty good week, so let me show you around. So first off, over here in the grow bags, I've got a bunch of beans coming up. So it's not 100%, not even close to 100%, but like, oh, bug. But that one's coming up. You can see, nice little beans. These two buckets are empty. I don't know what those are, but they're definitely not coming up. And I think this one's got potatoes in it, but not much is coming up, so I'm just kind of leaving it alone. Those are actual potatoes. They seem pretty happy. Go over here. These buckets are also bean buckets, and I still have, looks like 1, 2, 3 buckets with nothing coming up at all, but I've got a lot that are doing pretty well. It's like that guy's getting downright big over there. Same thing over here. Those are getting insect bitten, so we'll see how it goes. It was just kind of a whim to plant those, so if anything comes up, great. I found these tires on the back of the property, so I just kind of brought them out here, filled them with dirt. We're going to use them as planters. The char is probably going to end up in there. And that's dirt mixed with grass clippings underneath. It's got to get mixed a little more, and I'm watering it a bit to try to soak things up a little. Most of my dirt's high clay. If we go over here, my wife set this up over here at the end. She's got a bunch of bok choy seeds, which honestly looks like they need to get watered again. Nothing's come up there, but it hasn't been quite long enough yet, I don't think. Continuing around, everything got fish emulsion this morning, so that's why one of these buckets is ugly. But our calamansi tree, this first one, it hasn't gotten much bigger, but it doesn't seem particularly unhealthy either. It's got one bad leaf I'm not sure I should worry about. It looks like some ants on it. The jackfruit trees, these guys here, once again, not a lot of changes. The chard is definitely adapting to the new location. Those are the old chard that we brought over from Austin. The new chard is, I think, ready to go in the ground. That needs a bigger place because those are getting pretty big. They're also covered with ants. If we go over to the seed starts, the bok choy is coming up like crazy. These little things, I don't know what they are. Carrots. They got carrots coming up at the end. And nothing else has come up though. Man, this all smells like fish. I've started moving my tomatoes into dirt. I think the rest of those are getting moved at least Sunday, if not before. So there's, on the end, we've got the tomatoes, and then these are all various types of peppers. I have, over the last 2 days, started moving tomatoes over and planting them. Started with the biggest one first, so that one looks like it's doing okay. That one doesn't look like it's doing too bad. This one actually got moved over here on my lunch break. It seems okay. This also got moved over at my lunch break. We'll see how it does. It'll probably recover in a day or so. I'm just going to keep watering them like crazy. My plan at the moment, if I come over here a little more, is to set up this bed starting from the far end and fill that up with tomatoes. And then on the end, if I've got any like leftover peppers, they'll go in the end here. And this bed is going to be entirely peppers. The peppers like a lot of sun, but they don't like 100% Texas sun. And this gets shaded in the afternoon. Closer to the house, obviously, is more shady, which the tomatoes seem to like. So, kind of a boring week, but keep growing.